Hey guys, Stents the Boss here, also known as Alpha 5 of the Rangers Dojo, and I'm coming to you with something a little bit different. This is just a filler while I work on some of the more in-depth, long-term content. Turns out script writing for videos is hard, but I thought I'd throw it back to where it all began, outside of TVR. We got our Dojo Edition unboxing. I picked this up with my own money from a secret source. Nothing to do with the Rangers or anything like that. Mostly because there's a couple of supers in here that I don't have, and I was really hoping to pick them up. But also, it's been just a hot minute since I've opened any packs for a card game, and it's been a long time since anyone's opened any dojo packs. So I figured let's get right into it, right? This is just like a quick in-between. The supers I'm really looking for in here are the Alcadius, and I'm looking for the Scaradorable. I already have Regarion Dooms. I'm not too excited for Sky Crusher. I really don't need that at all. And, God, if I get a King Tsunami, I'm going to be mad. But, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So, open her up. Let's see here. What's our box topper? For those who didn't know, back in the day, kaijudo had... Maybe they didn't start this until Rise. It's been a long time. But they used to have one loose, either super or very rare. It changed, just depending on how lucky you were, in each box. Maybe this didn't start until Rise. Or maybe I'll find it as I go. I don't know. But, let's get right into it. For those that don't know, Dojo Edition was basically the preview set. There was not a lot of cards in Dojo, and they basically existed. Code cards. Old throwback. Let me see, let me organize my space. Trash. Pull up a trash can. Get this put away. But yeah, Dojo Edition was a very small preview set. Rise of the Duel Masters was the first full-size set. Let's see here. Our rare is... Bulltail. Oh, they put the rare at the back. Fascinating. Okay, that makes it easy. Sunstalk, Pterosaur, Logos, Comet Missile, Blinder Beetle, Karate Carrot, Aqua Commando, Ghost Spy. Ghost Spy's playable card. Logos is obviously incredible. Comet Missile's decent. The rest of this is garbage. But yeah, it was kind of your small preview pack. It was also the first time we ever saw light, because the original base sets, Tetsurian versus Razorkinder, had a Dark Water deck, and it had a Fire Nature deck. So it was the first time we saw light in the game, and boy, it was all downhill from there. No, joking, obviously. I pulled a foil. It's a Trox. Also notice, my rare is Keeper of Dawn. This is a great card. I remember all the Keeper of Dawn controls that used to be Faliga controls back in the day. So that's a good pickup. Otherwise, Hissy, Ghost Spy, Ice Blade, Skeeter Swarmer, Blinder Beetle, Comet Missile, Logo Scan. But yeah, small set. A lot of these cards are collectible, but pretty bad. What's also nice is because this and TVR were the first two, real sets. Everything from Dojo and TVR, and only those two, have first edition written on it right there, you can see. Everything else, no. Some people say that's more collectible, others really don't care. And a Root Trap. First Ed Root Trap's nice. Star Lantern. Some of these cards are Dojo exclusive. Star Lantern being one of them, Ghost Spy being another. So these cards did not get enough play. 3 packs, 3 Ghost Spies. I think Ghost Spy actually has a little bit of potential. Ice Blades, I'm surprised didn't do more, especially with how good low-level Evos are nowadays. Yeah. That's about it for this pack. The rest of this, I'm not going to say the name of every card, but some of this is garbage. In fact, most of it's garbage. But some of these cards are... Well, just like any set one, there's a lot of vanillas, there's a lot of worthless abilities. There. Hey, that's one of the supers I was looking for. That feels good. Only, 6 to 10 years late. That's a really good card. I still think this card has some potential. For those who can't read it or don't know, it says, this creature can't be attacked or blocked by anything 5 or less. Which is really nice because if you can ramp to it, or if your opponent relies on early game stuff to kind of keep you off the board or keep you on your back foot, that Aqua Strider just doesn't matter. All of those low-level Slayers don't matter. This thing can attack unmolested for at least a little while. My rare is King Bullfang. Oh boy, what a joy. Yeah, that thing's garbage. Yeah, nothing of any import here. Man, shouts out to Hydrospy. I wish that card was so much better. Back in the Duel Masters days, Hydrospy was it was Aqua Hulkus. It was a 3-mana 2,000 when it enters battle, draw a card. That thing was competitive. Hydrospy, 4-mana 1,000? Just like Bronzard Tribe. That is not a good card. Splinter Claw Wasp. This is a fun card, exclusively because it's the best thing that you can get off of Raknamek. At least in the printed cards. I'm not sure if there's anything in Eye of the Storm that's better. But let's see here. Sprout, that's a staple. Everything else is garbage. So yeah, tell me what you think about this. We've got a lot of sealed content that some of it we're saving for tournaments and just prize support for other things. Some of it, Shock and Awe, that's another Dojo exclusive. That card saw a lot of competitive play. Now Citadel Judge is just strictly better in it, but for right now, Shock and Awe, for a long time, Shock and Awe was just kind of a staple in any aggressive light deck. But yes, tell us what you like about this. Tell us if you never want to see an unboxing video again. I know personally I never cared. I just turned them on in the background. I didn't care what people pulled or how often they were, or anything like that. I just kind of had them on and listened to give the guys I liked views. T-Flame, card's good. It's not very incredible removal. Most people would either be playing level-based removal, because that was really good at the time, or rest of my pack. Or if they wanted power-based removal, Drill Storm just completely kind of outclasses Tornado Flame because it can kill multiple things, and the 5,000 range isn't super relevant. 4,000 is more important, and 6,000 is also relevant. So 5,000 is just kind of a weird spot where it's overcost killing a 4,000 thing. Chainlash Tatsurion, this is another Dojo exclusive. This card's on the verge of playability. It's good for draft. Rest of the pack. Shouts out to, by the way, Storm Spark Cast, the old guys from Michigan. Well, they're not old, but the guys back in the day from Michigan, Clinton Township. Miss those guys. I won this mat at the last ever Gen Con, or maybe not the last ever, maybe it's the first ever, I forget. Gen Con tournament. After the game broke up, beat Bobby Break in the final. Throwback. Keeper of Twilight. I don't think this is a Dojo exclusive, but boy, did it never see play outside of this meta. Back in the Duel Masters days, there was Subskin. Some more garbage. Yeah, I miss those guys. They had a really funny podcast called Storm Spark Cast. I would always get made fun of on the bus on the way to school because I was in high school back in the day when kaijudo was coming out. Because I'd be on the bus at 7 a.m., not talking to anyone with my headphones on, cracking up just to myself, listening to this podcast as they shot the crud and, had fun. Another Wasp. That's my rare. Some more garbage. So yeah, those guys kept me entertained when I had to be on the bus at stupid o'clock in the morning. God, these packs do not stay together very well. I keep breaking off single pieces, and I'm not liking that. But yeah, this is a really cool mat. They made it when the game was breaking up, because Anjac was kind of an inside joke. Reef Plinth Glurgle, this is another Dojo exclusive. This card was kind of an interesting utility tool, but it's just kind of overcosted for what it does. It's basically a 4-mana 2,000 with, what's that 1-mana spell? Predict or something? Look at the top 4. Put 1 in hand, the other 3 at the bottom. It's just not... The body needed to be bigger for that to be relevant. Rest of this, nothing major. Last pack on the right-hand side. I get another foil. Potato Gun Glurgle. This card has always been interesting, at least. Maybe it's not, super quote-unquote playable, but this is a fun card for tempo. If only it wasn't overshadowed completely in the 4-drop spot, especially for water, by both Rusalkas, Aqua Chaser, and Psychic Predator. But this card's fun. Basically, during... Let me read this. During each of your turns, at the start of each battle that includes this creature, return the other creature to the owner's hand. So basically, if you attack with this guy into anything, you bounce that thing, no matter what. which is really entertaining because as long as you're think of it as a Slayer with bounce, right? But you have to attack into it. If your opponent attacks this guy, it dies. But being able to dictate multiple bounces is, in theory, very powerful. So, Black Feather of Shadow Abyss. Yeah, this card is bad. Sorry, nothing there. I think Vicarakas might have been Dojo exclusive. I forget. It's been a hot minute. Garbage. All right, first pack on the left-hand side. We are halfway through this unboxing. God, dang it. Keep breaking off small pieces. If anyone ever, by the way, wants any of these, got code cards, or get a Terror Pit, nice. Anyone wants any of these code cards, or wants any of these commons or uncommons, please just hit us up. The Rangers are always happy to distribute, cards to people who are happy to continue playing the game and just have a good time. Most important way to get a game started again, or to keep the game alive, is keep grassroots, right? Keep people engaged. So if we could do that by giving people commons and rares and stuff like that, then I'm happy to do that for everyone. Got a Helaflame. I think this is like my 6th Helaflame, but I think this is my 3rd first edition Helaflame, which is cool. Yes, it's Gila, not Gila. The guy who... it's a Hispanic word. It's a Spanish word. But this card is playable. This is actually, surprisingly, a really good utility tool, and for a long time, this was a good top end to Mono Fire Rush card decks. So it's a duplicate, but it's a good card. So I'm not unhappy to see it. My rares are T-Flame, and then the rest is doo-doo. What is it? Razorhide got some competitive play. There are better things now, but it was decent. Beastkin got just so much support, and pretty much nothing else in all of Nature got any other support. Like, there was a couple of Colossus things. Oh, there was Megabugs, of course. There was Megabugs. But it was just Beastkin and Megabugs, really. Like, everything else just kind of fell by the wayside, which is a waste because, shout out to Yami Michael, back in the day. The Snow Fairies really didn't get any love this time around. Shakanoa again. It's another one. And then some doo-doo. What I haven't seen at all, maybe it was just in TVR, it wasn't in Dojo, but it was back in Rise, I forget. Hydrobot Crab. Throwback to the Hydrobot Crab memes, where it was just a garbage card and no one liked it, but we all joked about putting Hydrobot Crab in everything. Kyle Mashoto on a dare, that's Earth Power, for those who don't remember, put a Hydrobot Crab in his deck, just a one of. And still, I think, like, top 4 to KMC back in the day, because Megabugs were just that good. That was before anyone was really on the Megabug wave yet, so that was a lot. My rares are Granger Tower Keeper, Granger Space Guardian for the Duel Masters days. Pretty much unchanged. I'm not gonna lie, this is like my 9th Granger. I wish this wasn't a foil. I wish it wasn't the foil I got. Stampeding Longhorn. This goes to Gorby. For those who know, you know. Keep that inside. Where's the pack? Some doo-doo. A lot of these cards would be a lot cooler that we had. I got like, first edition pulls of like Comet Missile and logos and stuff like that. But there's the gold ones from the, what are they called? Elite decks or whatever. The Elite Series, Triple Strike and Horde Onslaught. So the gold versions are just way cooler than the first ed versions. So I'm a lot less happy. Not that I'm saying that there's anything wrong with having those gold versions out. Veil Vortex, completely overshadowed by Piercing Judgment and Scalding Surge, but it exists. Good for draft. Strong in turn. But yeah, I really wish it had been, I don't know, anything else. I really wish that those first eds were more interesting, at least like holographically. Kaijudo didn't get old enough for those first eds to be interesting. Ah, no, I got a Regarion Doom. That might be my 3rd one. I'm pretty sure I already had a playset, though. I really wish the Super had been an Alcadeus. But, whatever. I mean, it's a cool card. If you wanted to build something with green dragons, that's fun. It exists. Oh, boy, Gigargon. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a garbage rare. And the rest of the pack is hot doo-doo as well. We're running out of packs here. I've probably got, what, 5, 6 left, I think. I still didn't see my box topper, my loose foil, which is sad. I thought that you got a loose foil guaranteed, but maybe that didn't start until Rise of the Duel Masters, the next set. So, that's kind of sad, but whatever. There's that. Another Trox. Oh my god, this card is still bad, and I really wish it wasn't. But, so far outside of that Scare Adorable, these pulls have been, in terms of foils, exactly what... Well, the Glue Girl's okay. Splinter Claw, and some Doo-Doo. Yeah, but these foils have not been good. I don't know what I expected, because it's Dojo, and none of the cards are really good, except for the staples that were good all game. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? It's just fun to take cards out of packs. Like, that's the catharsis of card games, isn't it? Another Terror Pit. That's a staple. And some garbage. I've got, I think, 4 packs left, including the one in my hand. Yeah, 4 left. Now, when I got this box, as you guys saw, it was sealed. So it's not like some people would say, oh, you know, it was tampered with. There's someone who could have taken your foil box topper out of the top. But I don't think that's the case. Mostly because it's usually between the first couple of packs. It's not, like, directly facing the outside. I'm going to Chain Lash is my rare. That's fun. It's an interesting control tool. Remind me, what does this thing do? Enters the battle zone, choose target untapped enemy creature. This turn, your attacking creatures can attack it. That's decent utility. That's not awful. Yeah, so there's that. So yeah, it's usually not externally facing, so it's harder to reach in. But it had the Wizards of the Coast official shiny seal and everything. So I really think it's unlikely that it was tampered with. I think it just didn't start until Rise of the Duel Masters, to give players a little bit more incentive for buying bulk, or to give card shops kind of a loose card that they could just resell to players individually. Which I'm not against. I think that, like, if we were to explore another card game, I really wish more card games did that. I don't know if more card games do that, but I don't think they do. Keeper of Dawn, it's a decent card. Value control. Good throwback. And more doo-doo. 2 packs left. Hoping for at least one more foil. Something remotely playable, or at the very least something we could give away. We'll see. Well, I got a Lord Skycrusher. That's pretty dang cool. I don't have any Lord Skycrusher, so that's my first one. It's not a great card, but complete the collection, you know. Dojo cards are hard to come by just because no one wants them. For those who don't know, whenever this creature attacks, choose one of your other creatures. It gets plus 5k and double breaker until the end. So it's really playing on that, like, theme of, like, it's a general, or it's inspiring minions to continue the onslaught or whatever. But for the most part, it's pretty mediocre. Especially because with fire, everything's weak to clapback. Everything's weak to, well, I attack with it, and then you chose not to block, and I didn't kill you this turn, so guess my dude who got my dude who got buffed by this ability is just gonna get hit on the clapback next turn. Root Trap. It's a good card. Throwback to the days of greedy tech Root Trap in Lightwater Dark Dragons during DSI. It's just like, no, I just need more removal for big dragons, so I'm just gonna put 3 Root Traps in, and that's the only nature cards in my entire game, in my entire deck. Just because I want more removal, and maybe sometimes I'll hit them off shields, or maybe sometimes I'll top deck one and I already put 1 in mana early game, and hey, look, I've got 7 mana. I do not advocate for that. That is exclusively kind of a tech play for greed against, like, a lot of mirror matches or against very aggressive dragon decks. And also you have to keep in mind Dragon Strike was stupid broken and that meta was nonsense. But, you know, there you go. Reef Prince Glurgle is my rare. And here's the rest of my pack. That's some doo-doo. Alright, so let's go over the foils and the rares one more time. Rare, foil, rare, 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 foil, rare, foil, rare, rare, foil, rare, rare, foil, rare, rare, foil, rare, 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 foil, rare, rare, foil, rare. Alright, so there's that. And as you can see, no box topper. Unfortunate. I wish they had that. Oh well, it happens. What else was I going to show you guys? There was one more thing before I went I don't know where I put them. Oh yeah, they started doing these little cardboard things that came in every box. I didn't get shattered recently. This has just been lying around since the old days. I found it in a box. The fact that these aren't stickers, that they're just pieces of cardboard, is a huge mistake. You could have slapped these things on everything. Stickers would have been cool. But no, they're just cardboard. I brought that up because this box doesn't even have that, because Dojo was, like I say, the starter set. But, whatever. So, overall, not a bad box. I think, on average, you're supposed to get 3 supers. 4 was considered uncommon, so I've got my 3 supers. I'm pretty happy with that. Wish they had been different supers. I still, to this day, don't own an Alcadius, and I have a playmat with Alcadius on it, which makes me really sad, because I thought Alcadius was super cool, and I love that art. Really wish I didn't get 2 Trox, because this card is garbage. God, I wish this channel wasn't PG, because I have choice words for Trox. Potato Gun's cool, completes a playset, and then these 2 are fun. I mean, Gila Flame's definitely got, like, competitive potential. He was used for a long time. Granger, this is like my 9th Granger. Oh my god, I did not want this. These are sad. These are great. This is fine. These 2 are fine. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for me, guys. This is Stents the Boss, also known as Alpha 5 with the Rangers Dojo. And I'll see you guys next time. Hit us up in the comments or on the Discord or the Facebook page if you want any of these loose commons or bulk rares or anything like that. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.